Now let's bring it back to Lagos, where logistics operators have embarked on a protest against inhumane practices meted out to them, which they believe is destroying their sources of livelihood. The protest, which started at Alausa in Ikeja, moved to the Lagos State House of Assembly. The logistics operators are questioning the rationale behind the many levies they pay, many of which are not recognized by law. They are calling for urgent measures to be put in place in order to stop the trend, as they say it threatens to leave many youths unemployed. Let's now join our correspondent Theophilus Elama, who is joining us from the scene of the protest. Theophilus, what more do we know about this protest?
The protest is going on right now. We're in front of the Lagos State House of Assembly, and behind me you can see logistics operators, dispatch riders and owners protesting inhumane practices meted on them by government agencies and touts, as they say. Now, they are complaining about the fact that they will have to register get several documents to be able to operate within and outside Lagos, and they are not happy with that. They are also complaining about the alleged extortion by some people in different government agencies. Now, I have a lot of them here, and I will be speaking with them on this particular issue. Now, tell us now, what is the issue? Why are you here today?
Okay, we are coalition of registered logistics operators. Now, we were here last year for a protest. We came to actually discuss about multiple taxation. Now, multiple papers. We are operating in Lagos. We collect papers for Zamfara. We collect papers for Kebbi. We are operating in Lagos. We collect papers for Zamfara. We collect papers for Kebbi. We collect papers for Ibadan, for Osun, for Benin Kebbi, for Ekiti. Right here in Lagos. They will tell you they cannot explain.
How are we supposed to know?
The people that claim to actually be our regulators, NIPES, will tell you they don't know anything about it. Now you have come to say you want to be our regulators and also want to be a player in the same system. Now how are you a footballer and also a referee in the same football match? You want to be our regulators, you now came and imposed licenses on us that we should go and get regional license of 2 million, national license of 3 million for us to actually operate. We were here last year. They promised that something will be done. Nothing was done. We were able to, with our help, try and make sure that NIPOS agrees for us to merge in different sectors to actually be able to afford to buy these licenses. We did that. They left us to operate. Now they have seen that these people, there's no how to sign for money from them again. They have now come to say they want to train our riders for us, that we should pay 10,000 naira.
So how has all of this affected the running of the business?
Now, for a rider to operate now, you need, in Lagos State, you need a driver's license for a dispatch rider, Class A driver's license. Now, you need Ogun State rider's card. You need Lagos State rider's card, and now you now need NIPOS rider's card.
4 cards.
4 cards. Amongst my riders, I have BSc holders. Amongst my dispatch riders, I have master degrees holders. Yeah. The government did not provide jobs. We are providing jobs for ourselves, and yet the government is frustrating the system. NIPOS has said, let's get our licenses. They are going to make sure they regulate everything. Now we've gotten our licenses. They didn't do anything. Look at one of our dispatch riders beaten to stupor by Mushin local government boys, just because he didn't show them a paper, which is none of their business. MOT. Now he has said he will go around the entire local government to talk to their local government chairman to ensure that we don't collect all these exorbitant papers.
So now that you are at the Lagos State House of Assembly, what do you want the government to do?
We want the government to intervene. We should have a unified riders card, one for every dispatch rider to be able to operate with. Yes. They should cancel all these papers, all these Kebbi papers. Right now, stage carriage, here in Alausa, stage carriage has been strapped. But they still collect the money. Enforcement teams are outside on the road, enforcing, arresting riders. And the money is still being paid into Lagos State account, and the money is still withdrawn. By who? We want one unified riders card, and all these papers scrapped. And NIPOS should leave us to operate. We have been licensed. They can decide that we should have quarterly training for riders. They should send representatives. They would not tell us how to train our riders. They will not tell us how to on generator in our offices. They will not tell us how to type our letters. They will not tell us how to package our packages. Now NIPOS also have their dispatch bikes on the road. Same players and same operators, same regulators in the same system. How is that done? NIPOS is a failed system.
It's a failed system.
Nobody has heard of NIPOS for years. Until we decided that we don't want to be prostitutes. We don't want to be criminals. We don't want to be internet fraudsters. We want to work. And now we decide to create jobs for ourselves. They want to frustrate us. They want to frustrate us daily. Daily.
Right, Theophilus.
And please let them note in particular, we have too many persons stopping us on the road. Once your rider leave your office, before 5 minutes, somebody has stopped him. Before another 5 minutes, someone else has stopped him. They don't know their jurisdiction. How can an Agbero boy stop a dispatch rider for MOT? It's crazy. Local government is his jurisdiction.
At this point, we'll have to take you later. But as it is right now, you've heard what their plight is all about, and they are calling on government to intervene quickly because, according to them, it is affecting the business in no small measure, but in huge measure, putting more Nigerian youths in the unemployment market. Ibrahim.
All right, Theophilus, thank you very kindly. We hope that they will be peaceful with this protest. They're actually, driving home.